before I eat breakfast, I just felt the need to have a hot take. All right, I know no one's gonna watch it, but I'm gonna have a hot take. All right, I was watching Middle East Eye, where China is telling Israel that it's committing humanitarian violations. Wow, China, the champion of humanitarianism, telling Israel that it's committing humanitarian violations against the Gazans. First of all, I just want to point out one thing. All right, I'm no like Israel's crap don't stink. You know what I'm saying? Or it does stink for sure. I'm not acting that it doesn't stink. All right. I get they up to no good. They just like any other nation state. They're doing things they shouldn't be doing. But I'm just gonna be real. Here in the United States, if let's just give an example. Let's just say the cartel, which they come over our borders with impunity anyways. If the cartel like hang glided into Texas and took a bunch of hostages and shot a bunch of people, and then the U.S. military showed up and started attacking Mexico, would the world be like, "Well, what are you doing, America? What are you doing? I don't get it. I don't understand." Nah, bro. Everybody'd get it. It makes sense. Hamas, which is a terror organization that has dedicated itself to the destruction of Israel, okay, and was elected by the Gazan people. They had a more liberal choice, but they went with the extreme right conservative Islamic movement. And I get it. You know, they're pissed at Israel. They want their land back. They're kind of getting tired of getting bombed all the time. But Hamas literally builds their bunkers and their HQs in hospitals and schools. And, I mean, there's literal video evidence of IDF soldiers finding giant stuffed teddy bears full of AK-47s. And if you compare the civilian casualty rate of what's happening in Gaza to the civilian casualty rate in Afghanistan and Iraq when America did all that crap, it's surprisingly good. If you can say it's good. I don't know if good. It's better than what you would expect. Okay? But let's get back to China. Let's circle right back around to China, okay? They're literally exterminating Uyghur Muslims and euthanizing them and re-educating them. Euthanizing them. They're sterilizing them. That's a better word. They're sterilizing the Uyghur Muslims so that they can no longer reproduce. That's human. That's humanitarianism. Amen. That's how we do it. You know, let's be humans. They murder Christians. Which I know the world's not going to care about that. Nobody cares if Christians get murdered. Okay. Nobody cares if a Christian gets killed. In fact, I feel like the world is kind of heading for that moment where they want it. We're sick of those hate mongers. But we'll support China, the champion of humanitarianism. And they're not just killing Muslims and Christians. They're killing anybody who has any type of faith in China. Persecuting them is maybe a better question. A better way to put it. That's like America saying, you know, stop fighting wars, guys. Everybody stop fighting wars. The world look at America and be like, what are you talking about, bro? You fight like a war every 10, 20 years. You're just always fighting wars. How are you going to tell us to stop doing wars? China is and I love it because I see these comments. The world should be united over humanity. Okay. Pipe dream, not going to happen. No one really cares about humanity. I don't know if anybody notices that. They just want to be right. And those who actually care about humanity, no one listens to them. Alright? Unfortunately. This is my favorite one. Thank you, China. You are on the right side of history. Thank you, China. You censor everything and hide everything from the rest of the world so that way no one ever sees your mistakes. And you kill the things that you don't like in your country. And you're getting ready to possibly start a third world war by storming Taiwan. What is this person going to be saying then? Person going to be like, they're on the right side of history, guys. They're only saying it. And I even saw a guy, he pointed out the same thing I'm pointing out, the Uyghur Muslims, and then he said they deleted his comment, this MiddleEastEye. They're only worried about their narrative, right? That the Gazans, they're victims. The underdog's not always a victim. I hate to say it, the underdog is not always a victim. The North Vietnamese were underdogs. They kicked ass. They kicked ass, all right? All right, so let me make a better point because I am very unhinged because I'm lacking sleep and I've probably done a few too many drugs in my life, which I've quit, by the way. All right. Hand on the Bible. Shouldn't do that. Don't make let your yays be yays and your nays be nays, eh? So let me point this out. The reason Hamas does this whole building tunnels near play and HQs near public places, is because when Israel actually decides to take that target down, they can go, look how horrible they are. They go and do the first attack, and then they go hide in their tunnels while the Gazan people get the crap knocked out of them. And all the while, the Gazan people are cheering this crap on. They're cheering it on. One humanitarian, no humanitarian groups were reaching out when they were parading that girl's body through the streets that they cut her head off. I didn't see any humanitarian groups standing up for all the hostages that were taken that were just recently rescued by the IDF, which the world is telling them they shouldn't be doing that. Don't rescue those hostages. Gaza got those Hamas got those hostages fair and square, and what you're doing is evil, attacking them for taking hostages and shooting people and coming into your borders, which, by the way, is a little fishy. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, come on, Israel. You didn't know that was coming. You didn't want back into Gaza. Who am I to say? Who am I to say? One of the greatest intelligence agencies on the face of the planet, but they slipped up. Come on, bro. Guys, start thinking. These people, they're not like you. Like, I see all these LGBTQ for Gaza. If you were over there, they'd be cutting your head off and parading your ass through the streets. And then you'd be like, I'm pro Hamas, yeah. Has this world lost its mind? I think it has. I'm the one that's done all the drugs. I should be the crazy one. But the world is like just marching along with all the narratives that are being spun for them. No one sits down and goes, what would, if I was a leader of a country and some enemy came into my borders and took a bunch of hostages and shot a bunch of people, and there were videos circulating of this girl getting her head cut off and them parading her through the streets. How would I handle it? I understand. They're just angry, Let cooler heads prevail, man. Be positive. Is this world crazy? I must be crazy. I must be out of my freaking mind. China is on the right side of history. I love Chinese people. Sure, fine. But their government that's literally actively trying to bring down the Western world, and you're telling them they're on the right side of history? How much longer? How much longer are we going to do this? Why am I even making this video? Like, no one's going to watch this and change their mind. Nobody's going to watch this and go, oh, now I get it. But I got a rant. Stop being stupid. It's so easy. It's so easy. Just stop having an opinion when they go, hey, they dangle that carrot in front of your face. Don't walk towards it. Don't walk towards it. You know, they create these issues, and there are always two sides to the story. There's got to be a right side and a left side. Just think for yourself. You don't got to go right or left. Just be an individual and go, something just doesn't seem right on all sides. You know? You see that picture of all the Nazis, and they're all saluting Hitler, and there's that one guy, and he's like, that's because that guy wasn't buying into the bullshit. He heard all the narratives, and he was like, something don't sound right. I feel like I'm watching a Billy Mays infomercial for anti-Semitism. Oh, gosh. I gotta eat. I'm freaking hungry. God bless. Peace be to you. Whatever, man. I don't care if you Muslim. I don't care if you Buddhist. I don't care if you an atheist. I don't care if you gay, straight, white, black. I don't care. God bless you, man. I love you. But stop believing in this crap that they're shoving in your face. Oh my gosh. Anyways.